got the simple green, or a simple whatever it is, tree and foliage mods installed. But that castle, for instance, long before mods, in fact it was before many of the DLC. So this was meant to have the appearance of a medieval style town. If you imagine post-apocalyptic world that is very nasty and brutal and feudal, very much like the medieval world. So a medieval mindset is probably helpful. Anyone wanting to rule. So I endeavoured to create a medieval looking
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me
complex.
Crop's been going pretty good lately.
And this was built before the whatever DLC it was that made concrete panels available. This was the only concrete in the game at the time. These blocks, the foundation blocks for the wood building menu. And of course that's the stuff that you can build with the wood building menu. So in this playthrough I did precious little to Sanctuary itself, apart from putting defences, creating gates, building a circuit of fences and hedges, effectively walls, because a hedge makes as good a wall as a concrete or brick structure, it seems. It is resistant to damage. So repairing the circuit of fencing here, the picket fence, which when you first come into Sanctuary is a bit of a mess. It's scattered all over the place. You know, collapsed like this. Can't do much with it. So very much with a castle or siege mentality. Filled in all the gaps. Putting in fences where they'd collapsed. Left the old collapsed buildings in place. This was my first attempt at an arena, again long before DLC. Before there was actually an arena kit available. The idea being raiders and so on would come in here and for the amusement of the residents be slaughtered. But only in the most primitive wiring. And again, all the ruined houses are still in place. Gap fillers. For the sake of defence. Not sure if this house has even got electricity supplied. No, don't think so. In fact, don't think I've done anything to it, really. It's as found. Out of the way, Piper. So probably the only thing I've done much to is the player's home. It's fully wired. All the workbenches. Power armor. Dog and cat traps that came in with the DLC, whichever one it was. And there's my sanctuary castle. Pretty much surrounded by fields. Didn't want them to go hungry. And as it was my next to first playthrough, I think it probably was my second playthrough, or second character I'd developed. I got her through to complete the game before the others, I think because I was spending more time with her, quite simply. I reactivated my first character later on and took her to completion. I quite like this castle. It's sort of a mad little building. Balconies and odd little nooks and crannies. Come on, Piper, you're really getting in the fucking way. Companions, eh? Can't do anything with them. Some balconies everywhere. I do really like the simple green environment mods, because the wasteland is a bit dreary without them. It's just monotone, monotonous. So when I first built this castle, this was my bedroom, right here. There's very little change since I built the place. Oh, bobbleheads, they change, of course. I think that's them all. That's my bobble station, bobble head station right there, and it's been there ever since I built the castle. However many years ago. Also little balconies to enjoy the view. In every direction. I wasn't acquainted with many of little tricks and so on that I learned later on. I have to align the blocks, so I was just stacking them as roughly as I could. Does this actually work? No, it doesn't. Ah. Electronics are never my strong point. Better suited to a world of candles. Medieval world. Classical world of bending. Certainly pre-technology. Technology is not one of my strong points. And whatever DLC it was that made concrete panels available, I obviously added them to the top of the castle. Made these rooms which I've never fitted out. I found that the residents just didn't like high-rise living. They tended to stay on the ground floor or lower floors. So I never kitted out those rooms. I might do that yet. I might retrofit this with mods in a kind of scrap style. Century Castle. In the town courtyard. Obviously this is done much later. All the flowers and plants came in with I think it came with mods, I'm not quite sure. This came with the Far Harbor DLC, I think. These sort of fishing, decorative fishing floats and things. Anyhow, Sanctuary Castle. My medieval version thereof. Medieval America. Post-apocalyptic styly. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Ta-ta.
Nice being on the move again. Fewer paper cuts than back home.